Guys, this is a snake holding receptacle. This is not a trough. Ah, you happy, Otter? Ah, ow, ow. You ready to fly the owl?
Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
Subscribe.
There we go. Look at that rattle. Woo! Big black mamba. We've got the new critically endangered crocodile. Guess what species it is? Let you keep guessing what it is as I pull it out. Look at that tail. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Oh, don't go anywhere. We got a little pygmy rattlesnake, Florida's smallest species of rattlesnake, out here, sunset, with my best buddy,
Very
Stone.
nice, very nice.
How you doing? Where you been? We miss you on YouTube. Please post it.
I can't say it's confidential, but
Please
I've
come back.
I've been out here, yeah.
Please come. Oh, the pygmy's getting away. Okay. Beautiful pygmy. Look at that. It's even got a tiny little rattle. It's so quiet. They nicknamed these guys the ground rattler. The only way to hear their rattles is get so close to the ground, you're in biting distance. But look at that. We're just gonna let them go and see what else we can find tonight. Oh my God, we got another snake. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, got a crayfish, aka swamp snake. Beautiful little specimen, almost like orange. Let's look at that belly.
So iridescent.
Let's look at that belly. Woo, look at that. That is a beautiful little crayfish snake, native to Florida. Awesome, let's go let them go. Woo-wee! We got a 700-gallon tub right here, and I got my favorite neighbor, Dom Paparella, right here from Armadillo Dirt Works, if you need any work done. And he's digging a hole right now so we can put this 700-gallon tub in the ground, and we're gonna fence in this nice grass area, fill that up with water for our new crocodilian coming tomorrow. So we gotta make sure this enclosure is nice and beautiful. This will be a temporary fence around the enclosure. It's just gonna be like 20 foot by 10 foot, 11.5 gauge wire, 6 feet tall, so the animal can't get out. But I'm eventually just gonna fence in with wooden poles this row of trees, and all of this grass, and there'll be a gate right here. So eventually this will be incorporated with a nice 700-gallon tub for whatever crocodilian's gonna grow out in this area. First dig. Oh yeah, baby. Peeling the earth. We got some earthworms. There we go, look at that technique. Dom Paparella, my neighbor. This is what I've been waiting for, guys. The pinnacle of my career. Crocodilians in my backyard. Critically endangered species being kept here in paradise. Look at this. Look at this. Look at everything but Spencer. This will all be for a critically endangered. I said too much. I said too much. We gotta not let them know what's going on.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a slender
It's a rescue gator. A rescue gator.
It's a rescue alligator.
A rescue alligator.
Is it? Bro, you almost ruined it. No, give me the keys. Making croc bones. Woo, all right. We finally got this enclosure done. I've been driving around all day. Stone was nice enough to drive up and give me a hand. We've got the new critically endangered crocodile. Guess what species it is? Little hint, look at the tail. Look how cool that is. It's like a dragon's tail. So it's obviously a crocodile, because crocodiles have those badass scutes that go out to the side and they're so long. Oh, I just realized that this has a zip tie on it. I need to get a knife. You have a knife on you?
No.
I don't. All right, guys, I'm a professional. I have these scissors in my back pocket, so I'm just gonna cut this open. There we go. These are definitely my scissors, and I've used them a million times. There we go. Put that in my pocket, get these scissors ready. I'm so excited, guys. So I didn't actually lay hands on this animal yet. I just checked its sex to make sure it was what I was looking for. And look at that. That is badass. That is literally a dragon. So guys, I'm gonna let you keep guessing what it is as I pull it out. Look at that tail. Look at that gnarly crocodile tail. So this guy at one point was with some other male crocodiles, and I guess they fought a little bit. So he's got a few little scars, but it's not a big deal. This animal's healthy. And these guys can heal from almost anything. Look at this. You guys ready? Boom. Can you guess what species it is? So no, this is not a gharial. This is not a freshwater crocodile. This is an African slender-snouted crocodile. This is actually a Central African slender-snouted crocodile. There's actually a giant row of volcanoes that separate a big piece of land in Africa, and the Central African crocodile was isolated there and evolved different colors and sizes, and then the West African slender-snouted crocodile grew to be bigger, and it's beige. So this is the version that comes in all black melanistic, and they have a camo pattern. Look how pretty the pattern is on this crocodile. So cool looking. Around 300 wild individuals out in the wild, so they are critically endangered. If the numbers keep going down the way they're going, they're going to be extinct in the wild. So that's why it's super important that we breed the species in captivity and keep the populations going. So we're actually going to hook this guy up with an all black melanistic female from Justin Brown and breed these beautiful crocodiles. Now let me find where the tape is taped up at, because I'm gonna have to peel this gently off of the eyes. We wanted to make sure the crocodile stayed calm in transport. The scissors. I got them. The scissors, they came in handy again. Oh, relax. Gotta be careful because with the Crocs, they can actually cut you really good even when they're taped because their teeth mesh over so they can easily thrash you around. Oh my God, look at those eyes. Look at that, that is sick. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I finally have an African slender-snouted crocodile. This is so cool. So him being a male, he can actually get over 10 feet long, even 13 feet. I'm not sure what they max out as, but the biggest ones I've seen so far are around 12, 13 feet. All right, we're gonna go to this edge of the pool. Whoa, whoo, just try to jump. Whoa, relax. They actually jump and almost do like a gallop like a freshwater crocodile. I still can't believe I have this crocodile. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. African slender-snouted crocodile. Gotta get him to the edge of the pool, right here. Gotta be real careful. Woo! Look at that. Look how beautiful that crocodile is. Such an amazing pattern with black spots. These crocodiles are so endangered, so hopefully we can breed the species in the future and create an insurance colony to keep them going. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Kaido, what are you doing? What's going on, Kaido? Oh my goodness, he's loving the kiddie pool on a nice hot day. Kaido is out here in the screen porch area because I'm getting him acclimated to be outside because eventually we're gonna have him set up in an enclosure out here. Nice big water feature so he can play around and enjoy the outdoors because it's really important for these guys to be in natural sunlight. It helps with the bone growth as they're growing. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. What are you doing? Oh, he pushes off of my hands. He's so silly. And Kaido and I go swimming in the big lake up front, literally like twice a week. So he gets exercise, not just in here, but in nice deep water with Papa. Ay, he just bit me. It's so goofy. You happy? You happy? You happy, Otter? You happy, Otter? Ow, 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 he's got me, ow, ow, ow. You ready to fly the owl?
Yes.
All right, come on in here.
Oh.
There you go. Bagoy, the Eurasian eagle owl. What do you think? Oh no!
Really cool. Subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Good.
How'd you enjoy the tour here at CWW?
It was awesome.
What about you? What do you think?
It was the best.
What about you? What'd you think?
So cool.
What about you? What do you think?
Stars.
Absolutely the best. Damn, you're jacked. Guys, I am so happy. Look at this. The new African slender-snouted crocodile is actually out basking right now. What? Guys, look. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful this crocodile is. Literally a dinosaur. And the fact that we're gonna be able to breed this species is a huge accomplishment. So hopefully we can get this guy paired up with a nice, beautiful female for my buddy, unrelated bloodline, and we're gonna breed pure slender-snouted crocodiles. So this guy's name is gonna be Pointy Peter because he's got that long, slender snout, and we can call him PP for short. But I'm gonna stick to Pointy Peter. So comment below if you guys think you can come up with a better name for Pointy Peter, and we'll have a little vote in the comment section. Guys, I'm so happy. This is amazing. Little by little, we'll get every species of crocodilian and basically make this place the Noah's Ark of crocodiles, getting every species paired up and breeding the most endangered reptiles in the world. Oh, hello there. Well, welcome back to my wildlife. Well, come on in. This is my little food prep room. You guys may have seen in past videos and whatnot. This is an incubator that I'm keeping those crocodile eggs in. I wanted to show you guys something special. So I announced like 2 episodes ago or so that these eggs were no good, that they weren't fertile. You didn't see anything developing in them. But then I went to go recheck these eggs with Stone a couple days ago. Check this out. Look really close. What do you guys see? Right off the bat, you see this crushed egg doesn't look too good. This egg looks okay. This egg looks okay. And then these look a little interesting. I'm gonna turn off the lights really quick so we can do some candling to see what's inside. Let me just turn off this light. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on inside these eggs. So check this out. And this one doesn't look like there's anything developing. And also it's a pretty beat up egg. This one, it's like a light bulb, nothing inside. As well as this one has nothing, just liquid. So there's nothing developing. These are not fertile eggs. This one at the end, empty. But this one, look at this. What is that, guys? There is something developing inside this egg. So this egg is either gonna go bad, or maybe sometime in August, there's gonna be a little crocodile hatching out, because it looks like there might be something developing right there inside the egg. I'll put that right back in there. Fingers crossed we get a baby crocodile maybe at the end of next month. But if not, no worries. They are 75% Cuban croc, with the rest of it being Mal croc, so it doesn't serve a purpose for conservation, but it would be pretty cool to get at least one baby from them. Anyways, we gotta go check on the snakes and do some maintenance. And I can't film an episode without showing you guys my sweet camel boys. You can see that Timmy is finally losing the last of his fur. Don't you nibble on my face. I just want to get this off. He's a big sweet baby. He's been loving life, eating carrots, living like a king. There we go. Nice big piece of fur coming off for the nice summer coat. Shorter fur so they're not feeling so hot. And you can see Camel looks beautiful. He's gotten all that shaggy fur off. My beautiful camel boy. How you doing, Camel? You enjoying those weeds, huh? Beautiful camels. Look how sweet that face is. Just want to give him a kiss. Guys, this is a snake holding receptacle. This is not a trough for you to drink out of. Can you get out of there? Do something about him. You're just staring. Get your head out of there. Buddy, I'm cleaning. I got snakes to clean and you're in my way. Well, fun fact, did you know camels can drink up to 40 gallons in one sitting, full grown? Him? Maybe like 10, 20 gallons. Because he's just a baby. All right, beautiful people, let's go see this African slender-snouted crocodile. So I just added a bunch of water lettuce everywhere inside this pond. So you guys can see there's a whole bunch of tilapia, bluegill all throughout this pond. I think I put like 20 or 30 in here. And now these fish can thrive in here. They can live and eat. I can feed the fish, but also this crocodile can naturally eat on his own. So he's hanging out right here underneath the surface. Beautiful, critically endangered crocodile. I'm so happy to have a part of the collection now. So eventually, we're gonna get a female over here and breed this critically endangered species from Africa. Look at all the fish. It's so awesome because I can sit on my dock and catch bluegill and tilapia with a mini rod, bring them in a bucket over here, and give this guy a nice natural diet. All right, people, you can see Justina's getting nice and used to being in this larger enclosure, a lot more space. And I have to water these plants in here to keep them alive. So let me try and water around there. There we go. She's super defensive. I can't do nearly half of the stuff I did with Kevin in this enclosure with her. So mainly when I do my tours now, I just go in and she hoods up, and people get to see the full glory of the king cobra. See one? Yo! She does not mess around. She's a very, very defensive king cobra. So when I work with her, I gotta keep my guard up at all times. Beautiful Indonesian king cobra. So that's why she's drastically different coloration than Kevin. They have darker colors with white bands instead of that beige and yellow coloration that the Malaysians are famous for. Guys, check this out. We got the little king cobra hanging out. He's doing really good. We just need to get him another corn snake so he can chow down. Oh, he's a little bit defensive. We're not going to be dealing with him today, though. We're going to be dealing with Stevie, the inland taipan, who's actually changing colors because these guys seasonally change color. For the summer, they get a beige body with a black head, and then during the winter, they turn dark. So right now, he's actually real beige looking. Check this out. Let's see if we can safely get him out without any problems. Beautiful inland taipan, the world's most venomous snake, or at least the world's most venomous land snake. Because technically, our sea kraits and sea snakes could potentially rival the potency of taipan's venom. Look at that, beautiful inland taipan with summer colors. Such an awesome species, amongst the world's most venomous land snakes, Oxyuranus, the taipans. We're gonna put him right into there. Let him sit in there. It's a little wet because we just cleaned this thing out. Just gonna close that up and clean his enclosure because he made a, so you can see he made a bunch of, what do you call this? Do you see this? What do you call this? Spicy meatball! That's what they call it. All right, we got a nice clean enclosure. Let's take Stevie, our inland taipan, out, who, as you can see, he's getting big. He's probably like pushing 4 feet now. So he's getting bigger and bigger, and they max out around 7 feet long. So he's gonna get quite big. Ooh, let's get him right by that tail, make sure he doesn't drop. Beautiful inland taipan. I love when they get the summer colors. They're so pretty. Just gonna close that up, put a lock on it, and next let's take care of Pepe, the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. You guys haven't seen him in a minute, and he's thick. He's really thick. He's making lots of spicy meatballs everywhere. So let's get him out of the enclosure. Let me switch this hook out for a bigger hook. I'll be right back. All right, Pepe is in a mood. And if you come get a tour here at CWW, you'll notice every time on the tour, if you walk by, he starts getting real defensive and starts to rattle. So definitely book a tour on chandlerswildlife.com and come see these animals up close. You're okay. He is pissed. Look at that. Oh my God, he's huge. Woo! Big, beautiful rattlesnake. Look at that. Massive Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. Look at him. Beautiful species found in New Mexico and of course the Mexican West Coast. Look at that. So beautiful. Real thick. He's definitely not going to have to eat for a couple weeks. Massive, massive rattlesnake. I love this guy. Ye old Pepe. So we're going to grab this little snake holding waste receptacle. We're going to take out this big spicy meatball with the mustard around. Ugh, it's so nasty. Gotta be careful because they actually shed their fangs, kind of like how a shark will shed its teeth out and have a back row to replace them. And sometimes they eat the fang and poop it out. You gotta be careful when you take out their feces for that reason. Ugh. There we go. Get all that out of there. Make sure it's nice and clean in here. And I'm gonna clean the glass to this too, because he'll strike and put venom all over the glass and it dries out. Literally, that's dry venom right here. Nasty stuff. And we're gonna make sure he has some nice fresh water too. I'll see you guys in a split. It's been a while since I've done a split. So check it out, guys. This is the venom I was just talking about. So that's literally crystallized rattlesnake venom. Crazy. Just takes a couple drops of that to ruin your week and potentially your life. All right, let's take out Pepe. He's got a nice clean enclosure. And as you can hear, he's very defensive. Not aggressive, but defensive. Woo! Look at him. Massive rattlesnake. That thicker than a Snicker. Look at him. Right in there. Ah, my big thick boy. There we go. Look at that rattle. He just shed again. So another section of rattle was added to the bottom. Every time they shed, they have a new section added. And as it gets bigger and bigger, it will naturally break off. And they'll regrow the whole entire rattle. Doesn't hurt them. It's just keratin, the same material as your fingernails in your hair. So it's like clipping your hair or clipping your fingernails. Locked and secure, good to go. I want to show you guys something. Speaking of vipers, check this out. The baby blue and Solaris that my buddy gave me as a gift. The Komodo Island pit vipers are eating, not eating on their own. I still have to poke them a little bit to get them to chomp down on like pinky heads. And then eventually I can sneak like a whole meal inside them. But look at this, let me lift this up so you guys can see. We'll get into the light. Look at that blue viper. He's probably about 6 to 8 times bigger than when I first got him. The mate in there, he's hiding right now. He's not nearly as big, but he's still growing too. Look how beautiful that viper is. Can you guys see that beautiful face? They're like white and baby blue. Oh, he's a little angry. You a little angry? He can taste the carbon in the air off my breath. Also, it's hot. And with those heat-seeking pits, he can sense the heat. So he's getting a little defensive there. Now he's looking at you. Beautiful baby blue viper from the same island you find Komodo dragons on. Over the past couple years, I've been trying to get out to an expedition on Komodo Island to see these blue vipers, to see these blue vipers out in the wild and to film them. Also, of course, Komodo dragons. But sadly, I got bit by a cobra before that trip was supposed to happen. So I had to reschedule. But hopefully this upcoming year, or I don't know, maybe before this year's over, we can pull off something like that. Honestly, at this point, I would like to get all my new crocodile exhibits done, or at least a majority of them done, before I do any traveling again. And then next year, we can go crazy with the traveling. So little by little, let me take care of these guys first before I go have fun in other parts of the world and cheat on my reptile collection with wild reptiles. Don't tell much toothy. All right, next we got Meatball, the Collett snake. He actually just came out of shed, so he should look beautiful. This is a beautiful lapid from Australia. So this guy is actually in the top 15 or top 14 most venomous snakes in the world. And he's, there we go. I was trying to get him before he got behind that Croc skull, but that's okay. Let's get him out. Whoa, whoa, look at that. Fiery red belly. How sexy of a snake is that? Of course, one of the most beautiful venomous snakes in the world comes from Australia. Whoop, look at that. Let's actually put him on the ground a little bit. So as you can see, he's got a gorgeous looking underbelly, nice and red. And they come in a couple different colors. They come like pink, they come red, they come a little bit brownish and beige. And they can roughly get around 7 feet long. Beautiful front fixed fanged lapid that could potentially drop you dead with its bite. If you survive, they say it can take away your sense of smell and taste for the rest of your life. So it's kind of like the COVID snake. You might die, you might not, and you can lose your sense of smell and taste. Beautiful meatball. If you guys remember, we got him when he was probably about 2 feet long, so he's getting huge. Let's get him right down into the holding receptacle. There we go. There's a little bit of water in there so he can drink a little bit. Oh my goodness, he's coming right out. You get back in there. We're good. All right, let me put a bolt in there, make sure it's nice and secure. All right, I'm gonna clean this up. We got a fresh shed right here. I'm gonna keep this aside for a fan of the show because people love to come and get tours and take a little bit of snakes home with them. You can see he shed out the whole head with the eye caps, the little built-in googly eyes. Super cool. Put this aside for a fan of the show. All right, I'm gonna clean up the spicy meatballs and I'll see you guys momentarily. All right, so let's get that bolt out of there. Take out Meatball the Collett snake. You can see he's just enjoying himself, getting a little bit of a soak in there. Just gonna gently bring that tail up. Woo! And pull out that lava snake. Such a beautiful animal. Put him right into there. There we go. He's got a nice clean enclosure now. And we're gonna have to upgrade him because he's outgrown this cage. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. All right, now let me put a lock on that, make sure it's nice and secure. Voila, very good, secure, nothing getting out, nothing getting in, only to admire from safe distances. That's what we do here. Nothing but safe, we're super safe here. Here we're gonna deal with Allison. We're gonna try and not deal with Kobe because Kobe is the more defensive black mamba. And you can see they're both hanging out right here. So what I wanna do is get Allison into the holding receptacle and then take Kobe and get him into that holding box and close it because he is a very unforgiving snake. You don't want to make mistakes with him. All animals have different personalities, whether it's crocodiles, dogs, anything. When it comes to snakes, same thing. This girl has a nice placid personality. She's used to being handled. Kobe was raised and hatched out in captivity just like Allison, but Kobe's got a completely different personality to the point where he wants to bite you. And it's one little nip and you're dead, so we don't want to take any risks. All right, so Allison's right here. We're gonna try and coax Allison out. She's like a 10-foot long Tanzanian black mamba. That's why she's much more lighter in coloration than Kobe is. There we go, we're just gonna coax her out. And she's been eating good. She eats and poops like crazy. Look at this huge black mamba. They are the second longest venomous snake in the world. So they can actually get upwards to 14 feet long if they're males. So she's about a 10-foot long female. She'll get a little bit bigger, but these guys are athletes. They're long, fast on land, fast in the trees, very capable of flying through terrain. Don't come here yet. She's coming up towards the top. Let me make sure we get her back inside. There we go. It's always better to use shift boxes with things like mambas because with a shift box, you can just close the box and not actually have to handle the animal. Especially if you run a zoo and you don't want your employees to be at risk of getting bit by something as toxic as a black mamba, which they will not survive if they're bitten. There we go, she's inside the pool. Good to go, put a bolt in that so she can't get out. Now Kobe, he's up top. We have to coax him to where we want. Choo! Do you see that? That's why they call them black mambas. The interior of their mouth is jet black. And that's their warning to a predator to stay back or you're gonna get bit and you're not gonna come back from it. So he's like right up there on the lip. This is what's so complicated about these kind of cages. They have so many little ledges and crevices to hide. It makes dealing with something like this super dangerous. And a boreal snake that likes to hide in cracks. Although I love these cages, they are not the best cages for snakes like this. I think what I'm gonna have to do is bring him out here and get him into the box there because he is not cooperating. All right, there we go. We have Kobe. Woo! He is not messing around right now. Get him right into that box. Come on. Oh! Ah, there we go, right into the box. Perfect. There we go. Make sure he gets his tail in there. And the cool thing about these venom-proof boxes, there's a lipstick bolt, so all you gotta do is that, and it's secure. He's really tough. Gotta respect these animals. Look at Allison, she's right here. Big, beautiful black mamba. You would not want to have her upset. It's a good thing she's chill, because she's the bigger one. And when the bigger they are, the more reach they have for a strike. All right, I gotta clean these spicy, spicy meatloaf right there. All right, guys, I'll see you in a second. Oh, centerpiece, calm within. To handle a black mamba, you must be calm, but be ready to move at all times. Let's put these snakes away. All right, so the enclosure's nice and clean. We got fresh water for this black mamba. I gotta be so calm with her because she's not in a good mood. I think what it is she smells the other snakes that were in here. So she's actually flaring up a little bit. She's hooded. Woo! Big black mamba. Get her right on the floor. So she goes right back in her enclosure. She's tough. She might be a chill black mamba, but if she gets upset, she will bite you. Just like any of these animals. So we're gonna take the lipstick bolt and put the hook right through it. Boom. Kobe's free now. He can go roam around the enclosure, hang out with his girlfriend. Now let's close this up. There we go. Get a lock on that. Make sure it's nice and secure, good to go. All right, beautiful people, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Comment below what you wanna see next, and also, comment below. Do you think I should name that African slender-snouted crocodile Pointy Peter, or do you have something better to comment below? Let me know, let me know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Follow your dreams and stay passionate about what you love. I love reptiles, and I get to work with them every day. See you on the next one. Because he's just a baby.